gorgeous people of the interwebs. I hope you're having a fandabby-dozy day today. I'm sitting in the car in a car park because I thought it was about time I had to catch up with you guys and let you know what's been going on, where I've been, home updates, health updates, cat updates, general chaos updates. So here we are. We're going to sit in this supermarket car park and get into it. Today I've been out and about. I've had an electrician in to do some work, and so the electric's been off. The Lion and I took the day off work, and I left the Lion at home to go and do a little bit of supermarket shopping and see if I could pick up some home solutions stuff. So today's video is just going to be a little bit of a chatty catch up, which is what I fully intended my live to be last Thursday, was to have a catch up with you guys, let you know where I've been, let you know what's been happening with the kitchen and everything and the floor replacement. And I don't know what went wrong. Like, my equipment, my camera, microphone and everything was fine, my webcam and everything, and the audio just kept cutting out. So yeah, couldn't stick with that at all. Excuse me. Oh, I'm feeling quite tired now. I've been a little bit unsuccessful in finding the kitchen things that I want. So yeah, I thought let's just do a quick off the cuff what the heck has been going on, because it's been a lot. It has been a lot. Yeah, a lot. Really a lot. The kitchen floor is replaced. The Lion and I've finished moving stuff back into the cupboards today and putting the white goods back in place over the course of the last week, half a week. What day is it? It's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. So it's been, in a couple of days, it'll be a full week since the kitchen was finished. Absolutely love the floor. The builders were brilliant, fantastic. Disappointed that the old kitchen went back in and we didn't get a nice shiny new one, but that's big plans for moving the whole kitchen around and putting in doors to the back garden. So, you know, that's going to be quite a big deal when we come to doing that. Builders were great. Floor's great. The Lion and I went out for dinner every night, and that got really, like, it just got really tedious really quickly. So even day one, when we were kind of excited about getting to go eat out on a Monday night, yeah, we were knackered because of all the noise, trying to do a full day's work, all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, who knew that it would get old really quickly, going out for dinner every night. We were just tired. We just wanted to be at home, and we just wanted something quite simple to eat, not like a full-on restaurant meal. Really, I'm feeling quite tired. It's all of a sudden hit me. I think because we've been busy in the house doing things, and then I rushed out, and then I've gone around a couple of supermarkets and not found much. So I'm on the hunt for kitchen cupboard storage solutions. So just things like racks where baking trays and chopping boards can be stood up and things like that. I'm probably going to have to resort to Amazon. I did see a couple of things on Amazon, and I thought I want to go and see them in person first. So, but I think I'm just going to get them from Amazon. And that's not all that's been happening. I've had some health stuff. I've had some kitten stuff going on. Lily's hurt her leg a bit more, or something's happened. Daisy spooked her the other night and she took off like a rocket, and her reaction was so extreme that we followed her and found her in our room. She was terrified. She tucked herself in between the Lion's bedside table and his side of the bed, and her gammy leg was sticking out, like she couldn't control it type thing. And so we ended up taking her to the emergency vet, and the emergency vet gave her some methadone, for pain relief, and it made absolutely no difference. And the vet said if it had been painful for her, once she'd given her the pain relief, she would have expected Lily to be like, oh, everything's great, I'm just going to run around on my gammy leg, and she didn't. So we think it is more nerve stuff. Maybe she pulled something, trapped a nerve more, or whatever. But she was already booked in to have an MRI scan on Wednesday, so we are going to see what happens there. In the meantime, she is confined to the spare room. She's all set up in there. She's got a litter, she's got food, she's got peace and quiet. She can hide under the bed. We've put a furry blankie on the bed that is her favourite, so she just climbs on it and loves it, and what have you. And we go in and we spend time with her, but it's horrible seeing her not be able to move her leg really at all. Yeah, so we'll find out hopefully what a plan of action might be for her in a couple of days. And I've had some lady things to deal with, not really deal with. They haven't been like, got to deal with this. But basically, I have the Marina coil, so the little T-bar coil, plasticky thing with hormones in it, and I've been using those for nearly 30 years for endometriosis, and they have on the whole been an absolute dream. However, when the last one was fitted, they cut the cord a bit too short, so when I went to the lady plumber at my GP surgery to have it changed, she couldn't find it, she couldn't see it at all, and I had to go and have an ultrasound to make sure it was still there, because there was no sign of it being there, and it was in the right position and all of that. It was just that the cord was too short, so I had to go in and have a procedure to have it removed in hospital and a new one. So yay to being a girl, yay to being a woman, and having women plumbing. So that was fun and exciting. And another thing is, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I have sleep apnea. I stop breathing in my sleep and it terrifies the lion. And last year I did a sleep study, did a sleep test thing. I got sent home with loads of equipment and I sort of trussed myself up. I had things in my nose, I had things on my fingers, I wore like a cross thing with monitors and stuff like that on my chest, and I got the results about 3 weeks ago. And to have an event, obviously those of you with sleep apnea or know someone with sleep apnea will know this already, but for those who don't, to sort of qualify for sleep apnea. To qualify for sleep apnea, you need to stop breathing for 10 seconds or more. That's classed as an event. 10 seconds or more, and they measure it in hours, during the course of an hour. My sleep study put me in at 72.5 events per hour. So more than once a minute I was stopping breathing for more than 10 seconds. And honestly, this has terrified the lion for years, and this has been me forever. So I picked up last week a snazzy little CPAP machine. So it's continual pressure, continual power air pressure or something is what it stands for. And the lion was nervous about it. I was a little bit nervous about it. I had a friend who used a CPAP machine, but that was like 20 years ago, and it was big, it was noisy, it was terrifying. And now they're quite small, they're quite sleek, silent, almost entirely silent, so that's amazing. And I thought I would be doing the full Top Gun with the full face mask, which I didn't have to do because I don't sleep with my mouth open. So I have what are known as, and it sounds really, really cute, nose pillows, which is you've got your fighter pilot mask, or you've got a miniature fighter pilot mask that goes on and around your nose, or you have nose pillows, which are these little cushiony things that just sit there against your nostrils, and that pushes the air through. You can't use those if you do tend to breathe through your mouth, or you open your mouth a lot while you're asleep, because it just comes in your nose and comes out of your mouth, and it's very, very strange. So I've used it for 6 nights. It's left me a little bit sore around my nostril here, so I think that's just getting used to it. I don't know. I can't use moisturizers before bed, so I'm trying to treat it during the day. But I think that's just something you'll get used to. I'm not allergic to any of the stuff that they use for these bits of equipment. And yeah, so the first night I tried it, I felt a little bit silly because I look like an elephant. I've got these little squishy nose things in, and then a little tube that sticks out. And I do look like a little heffalump. The first night I slept really, really well, and I was so silent that the lion couldn't sleep. He had to keep checking up on me to make sure I hadn't died because I was so quiet. So he would have to elbow me to wake me up when I stopped breathing, and that scared him. And then I was completely silent, and that scared him as well. So I missed something there that was really kind of important, and I can't remember what it was. It's really, really silent. Oh yeah, I have always joked that wherever I go, I need to pee. We're going to leave the house. I've just peed. I'm going to pee again before we leave the house. I mean, this is probably a bit of an overshare, and I have been told before that I overshare, but I just joke about having the world's smallest bladder and having to pee all the time. So I would pee 2 or 3 times a night. I have not got up to pee once since having this CPAP machine, so that's been absolutely brilliant. And my events, now if you remember, I mentioned my events came in at 72.5 events per hour in my sleep study. Night 1, when I wasn't entirely sure I was doing it right, but on my first night I registered 1.9 events per hour. Wow, what a reduction. And then the subsequent 3 nights I went down to 1 event per hour, and then the 5th night I was down to 0.5 events, and last night I was 0.6. I've got an app so I can monitor my progress and everything, how that's going. And I have to say, having uninterrupted sleep has been pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Even things like my eyes don't look as sunken and dark and hollow. I've had dreams. Normally I would only have dreams if I've had loads of cheese or something. I'd have cheese dreams, but I've had actual dreams because I've been asleep deep enough for the first time forever to actually dream. So I would suggest anyone who has problem with snoring or, you know, interrupted sleep for whatever reason, get yourself a sleep test, overnight sleep monitoring test. Amazing. Yeah, so I mean, that's it. It's treatment for life. So yeah, that has been exciting, and basically all of this has happened in the last 2 weeks, week and a half, really, week and a half, 2 weeks. So it's been a bit of a time. It's been a case of, in terms of being able to film anything, it's been too noisy during the day with the builders there banging and breaking up tiles, and then banging the new tiles in the floor board click clack floor things into place and getting them all secure, and moving the kitchen out and back in, and cutting new skirting boards and all of that kind. It's just been too noisy during the day. And then in the evening, we've had to go out for dinner. So no opportunity to film in the evening. And I thought, well, at least I'll have the weekend. No. The builders were in on the Saturday. And on the Sunday, we had to go and do food shopping and, you know, try and make sense of the house as it was at that point. So, yeah, it has been a time. And if I was a different person, I would be doing bulk filming and then having stuff to release every week without having to go through the process of filming and stuff every week. But I'm not good at bulk filming. I need too big a chunk of time to be able to do anything more than 2 videos at any given time. And frankly, I don't have the focus to do more than 2 videos at a time. I kind of need to do one and film it and edit it and get it at least ready to go live, if not actually live, and then do the next one, film it, edit it, and then go live. And then I can focus on the next thing. I can't just film 5, 6 videos in one go and then, yeah, and then I just can't do it. I don't have the focus for it. I have to be in the moment. But I have got lots of exciting stuff coming up. And I wanted to talk to you guys about, you know, try on nightmares. So more styling stuff, clothing for your shape, how it makes you feel, all of that kind of stuff. I've got a couple of cheeky little unboxings to share with you. And man, I have wanted to do this, but I just have not been able to do this up until now because chaos. Anyway, that's my rambly update. Health, wealth, happiness, all of that kind of stuff. Kittens, everything been happening, and it was a bit rambly, but that's because that's how it's felt the last couple of weeks. Absolutely crazy times. So yeah, hopefully I will be back to normal scheduled proceedings soon, and forgive me for being away from my channel and away from your screens. I do apologise, but it's all been a little bit hectic. So I'm going to wrap it up here because this has gone on way too long, and I'm sitting in the car park and I want to go home and have a cup of tea, see the lion and our cubs, check in on Lily and see how she's doing, and then order some stuff from Amazon for our kitchen cupboards. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and catching up on where I've been and what I've been doing. If you did, please show it the thumbs up love. Just got a funny look from someone walking past. Thumbs up love, and don't forget to hit subscribe, all of those things. And I will see you for the next one. And until then, until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next one, please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan-dabby-dozy, and bye-bye.